yelled at like Judd. I'm going to lift that up right away. Thank you, Madam President. I appreciate this opportunity. Thank you to the club for allowing me this opportunity. And thank you for everything you guys do to help promote these conservative Republican values that I think we all in this room certainly hold dear. So thank you so much. Earl Sears stood up for me when I had to miss a meeting last month when I was unfortunately out of town. I hope some of you were here. He introduced me, John Kane, candidate for District 11, born and raised in Bartlesville. There's a lot I could say. I have 3 minutes, and I don't want to abuse that privilege. I thought there might be something more appropriate that I could do here at this meeting. You're going to have a long time to learn about me. Take a push card, go to my website, call me anytime. I want to talk to you. But I thought, I found these Republican principles that I read, and they'll tell you a lot about me, because everything I say to you for what I'm reading, I believe wholeheartedly. I recognize the dignity of man is God-given and affirm my belief in the eternal truths of the Declaration of Independence, which proclaims this country free, and in the Constitution, which keeps it free. It's free men and women who have made the United States the greatest nation on earth. Government should exist to serve the needs of the people, but I also believe no government can serve all the needs of all the people. Public office is a sacred trust to be administered in behalf of all the people of Oklahoma without fear or favor of special interest or pressure groups. Freedom of the individual with equal opportunity for all is the key to the greatness of Oklahoma and our nation. You cannot bring about prosperity by discouraging thrift. You cannot strengthen the weak by weakening the strong. You cannot help the wage earner by pulling down the wage payer. We cannot further the brotherhood of man by encouraging class hatred. You cannot establish sound security on borrowed money. You cannot protect human rights by destroying property rights. You cannot keep out of trouble by spending more than you earn. You cannot build character and courage by taking away man's initiative and independence. You cannot help men permanently by doing for them what they could and should be doing for themselves. The ever-increasing centralization of power and authority in the federal government is inconsistent with the preservation of our republic. Deficit spending at any level of government is unsound. I believe the separation of powers as set forth in the constitutions of the United States and the state of Oklahoma must be maintained as a system of checks and balances to prevent monopoly of power in the branch of any government. The United States of America must reestablish itself as the bulwark of liberty. Now, this is appropriate because I found this in a Republican pamphlet. This was printed in 1967. We have strayed from this in some ways, or we wouldn't be where we are right now. I found it particularly interesting because this was put together by the State Platform Committee Chairman, and that was Denzel Garrison, who is a Bartlesville native, and I hold in great high esteem. I pledged to you I want to represent this district. I want to be an advocate for this district. I want to fight for these principles every day. I want to be in part of the leadership that we can push this agenda forward and continue to follow in Governor Stinson, or following his words and making us a top 10 state in every measurable, positive, measurable way. So thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you do.